Cassidy fan. So seeing Holla battle was more that grasped my attention more than Cassidy, being honest. You know, I still want to see Cass do good. You know, give us that nostalgic feel about this that old Bars is back. I want to be able to say Bars is back and believe that shit. But man, I'll 3-0, man. I'll 3-0.
No chance.
Yo. What's happening? What's going on, people? I'm your boy Double R. You're now tuned in to Retro Raw Television. Salute to my new subscribers. Welcome to the channel. Welcome to the family. And salute to my original subscribers for always holding your boy down. I truly do appreciate that. Make sure you donate to the Cash App, to the PayPal, if you like the content. Let's dive right into it. So y'all just heard the audio clip. A lot of y'all probably already seen the video with O-Red giving his take on the upcoming battle between Hitman Holla and Cassidy, or Cassidy Hitman Holla, however you want to look at it. But peep this, right? We're going to continue to play the audio and stuff like that. But O-Red just said something that Double R been saying for a while. And it's funny because it seems like every video we get, particularly when it refers to ARP, Red Breed, in this upcoming event, everything that I've said about Cassidy, everything that I've said about battle rap in general, you're hearing it out of the horse's mouth now. You're hearing it out of the battler's mouth now. You're hearing it out of Cassidy's mouth now. You know, we all want to see Cassidy do great. I have a lot of haters, and I don't really trip off of the haters, but I have a lot of people that come on here, a lot of people that used to follow my channel, was liking my channel when I was saying all great things about Cassidy. But this is life. Life is not going to always be peaches and cream. It's not going to always be filled with roses and, great things. We're human. We have our ups. We have our downs. Me included. Me especially. I always say nobody can be hard on me as much as I am on myself. You see what I'm saying? So, and that's where I have a problem with somebody like Cassidy, and people like Cassidy, where you don't take accountability and you out here talking and doing the most. Those are the type of people where, they got to be held accountable because you out here talking and you doing the most. But when it's time to really keep that same energy, and this goes for Cassidy fans included, they're nowhere to be found, or they're trying to find and make up another excuse, to fit whatever thing they get wrong, or whatever they was unable to do. You see what I'm saying? But O-Red was right. We all want to see Cassidy be successful. We all want to see. I told you, that's what's best for battle rap, period. Cassidy doing good is good for battle rap. But let's continue.
Cass.
I'll 3-0. Prove to me otherwise, bro. That's all. Prove to me otherwise.
See, he said Holla 3-0. Prove to me otherwise. You know what the Cassidy called to take that as? Oh, he hating. That's not hate. That's his opinion. And O-Red is going to get into that a little bit more too. Like my opinion was my opinion. I felt like Arsenal beat Cassidy. And I have the logic to prove it. A lot of y'all say these things, and that's the problem with people. People will say this and say that and outburst and say this and say that, but they won't back it up with logic and reasoning. They'll go hide. They'll go hide when they don't feel like they have an argument to counter what you're saying, or they'll try to make up something that's old or has nothing to do with what we're talking about. But yeah, I have Hitman Holla winning 3-0 as well. And I've even went as far to throw out 5 bets. 5 bets. Let's do $10. See, a lot of people won't take the big dollar amount. Okay, let's do $10. 5 people, $10 that Cassidy won't win a round. Not that he won't win the battle. He won't win a round. Because we know how hard it's going to be, how much of an uphill climb it's going to be for Cassidy to actually win the battle or come out of there with a debatable, which will mean, by my standards and by battle rap standards, he won the battle anyway if he have a debatable. But 5 people, $10 bet, Cassidy will not win a round against Hitman. A lot of y'all won't do that, man. A lot of y'all got a lot of fucking mouth, a lot of lip, but won't never put your money where your mouth is. If you that confident in Cassidy, put your money where your mouth is. Until then, shut that motherfucker up. But yeah, ain't nobody praying on Cassidy's downfall. You know, from day one, I've been supporting Cassidy and still do. But at the end of the day, Cassidy gonna have to show and prove. It comes a point in time where you're gonna have to stop the talking and show some type of walking. You feel me? Case Plug in the building. Morning Double R. What's up with you, champ? Yeah, but let's continue.
Reverse the question then, because I had this debate with Holly too. If Cassidy clearly wins the battle, what does that mean for all the energy that is going against him?
Now listen to this. ARP said, asked O-Red, if Cassidy wins the battle. All right, all you Cassidy fans out there, listen up. I know y'all probably already watched it. You know, I know everything Cassidy related to y'all click on. You know, so does Cassidy, so don't feel alone. But he said, if Cassidy actually beats Hitman, then what? O-Red said bars is back. Let's see what else he had to say.
What does that mean for Hitman?
It means bars is back. Like I said, even though I'm gonna be proud, I'm gonna be happy for the brother, we're gonna have some apologizing to do.
You're the first person to say that, son.
That's a fact. That's a fact. You see what I'm saying? O-Red, well, he's not the first person. He's the first person that you heard, ARP. He's the first person you heard. I actually was the first person that said that. You know, I was saying that in Cassidy's, you know, after he lost to Arsenal and before this battle got booked. You see what I'm saying? I knew Cassidy and Hitman was about to battle before they got booked. A lot of people don't know that. You see what I'm saying? Like, yeah, a lot of y'all get that stuff late, but I knew Cassidy was about to battle Hitman. Just like I knew O-Red was about to battle Jag. And we're going to get to that in a minute. You see what I'm saying? Case Plug said, Double R, I feel Cass coming with something we didn't see. He is a different type of sandwich. Okay, well, we're going to have to see it to believe it. We got to see it to believe it. You know, y'all can tell us, salute the Case Plug, my brother. You can say that until you blue in the face. But Cassidy is going to have to go out there and produce it. You know, like as an advocate, as a promoter, at the end of the day, Double R went on his whole little campaign and y'all was around for it all. But at the end of the day, Cassidy had to be the one to go in there and prove it. And he didn't. He did against Goods, in my opinion. He did against Disaster, in my opinion. But he didn't against Arsenal. And I said he didn't. And people got mad because, you know, they'll say keep that same energy, keep it real. But niggas just don't live and apply what they talk about. So that's just people. You know, not everybody, but that's the majority of the world. You know, so.
First person to say that if Cassidy beats Hitman, we'll have some apologizing to do. Everybody's just so, anybody that's got him losing, it feels like even if he do win, they just already got their minds made up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
see, that's 3 Letterman. That's 3 Letterman. That's Ben Swayze. You know, that's Jay Black. That's all these haters, man. That's all the haters of Cassidy. And the haters been haters. If you want to identify and know who the haters are, the haters been haters. Go back to Cassidy's run against Goods, and you'll see all of the haters. Those are the haters. Look no further than Cassidy and Goods' campaign leading up to their battle and after their battle. Those are the haters. 3 Letterman, Ben Swayze, all of these guys. And, you know, you'll see the flip-floppers, you know, like Piper Boy and all of them. You'll see the ones that were Cassidy fans that switched up, that actually switched up. All Double R did was call a spade a spade. And Cassidy was doing good. He was the greatest. Because Cassidy is already the best by far all time with promotion. All he got to do is put it together in the ring. He just got to match it with at least 70% of performing in the ring as he do with 100% promotion. That's all. That's all the fuck we talking about. Case Plug, what happens if history repeats itself with a improved Disaster small room Cassidy? First of all, this battle is not hosted in a small room. This is going to be yet another big stage battle for Cassidy. And that small room was actually a treat for people. You see what I'm saying? We'll probably never get that again because, to book somebody of a caliber of Cassidy, you got to recoup for that money. So it has to be on a big stage where you can pack that joint with people so Cassidy and the league can get their cut. You feel me? So don't look for that small room. Only way you get a small room is what I've been saying, is if Cassidy himself actually promote the battle and build the battle around a small room. That's how you can get it happening. That way he can get the people that are going to be spending their money aboard. And that probably won't happen until this COVID stuff is completely done, because you can't book a small room battle for Cassidy in this type of pandemic. Now it's dying down, but it's not down yet. So G Smooth in the building. Haven't seen you in a while, G Smooth, bro. Cassidy is garbage now. Daylight would break him to pieces. That is a fact. But I want to focus more on Hitman, because that's what he's about to battle. Case Plug said this is going on the big stage, like Hitman versus Bill stage. No, this is going on this big stage like Cassidy versus Arsenal stage. This is the type of stage this gonna be on. ARP was saying last night when he was talking to Hitman that it was gonna be a balcony and all that stuff. So it might be some Lux versus Calico type shit. I know you probably somewhere like, oh Lord, yep, it's gonna be that type. I told y'all, man. That's why these dudes talk all this shit, but they ain't trying to bet. They know what time it is. If this was a small room, they would have tried to bet. And there's no guarantee that Cassidy would have still beaten Hitman in a small room. His chances would have been better, but it's still no guarantee that he would have still walked up out of there with a victory. So let's go.
It's crazy to me because at the end of the day, people, the one thing that we hear the most of in battle rap from fans and rappers is the word real. Everybody want to be real. Being real ain't got nothing to do with where you come from or what type of stories you tell or how you talk in your battles.
Talk to him.
Being real is just being honest.
Talk to him. You heard that? You heard that? Being real ain't about where you come from. Being real ain't about the stories you can tell. You see what I'm saying? Because a lot of them stories ain't even real. Bars. Being real is what I told y'all, what Double R always say. And not only just what old Red said, but being real is also admitting when you're wrong. Time and time again, I've came on here and has said a whole bunch of factual stuff. They call Double R the facts machine. Whole bunch of facts. I don't talk it unless it's fact. That's my motto. But it's been times with Double R, and you guys have been here to witness, have came on here and apologized. Maybe I shouldn't have said that, information that was told to me that shouldn't have been said. Maybe I shouldn't have operated this way. Maybe I rushed a little faster to join the real BRC. Maybe we could have did things or operated in a different manner. That's real. Real ain't always being right. Real ain't always being quote unquote thorough. Real is also admitting your flaws and taking accountability, which Cassidy is seen not to want to do. You see what I'm saying? And his people, they condone it. And I can see why he do it, because he know regardless, his fans is going to back him regardless, whether he's wrong or right, or feeling the same or indifferent. They're going to back him.
Be honest with yourself first before
you stole that from one of my blogs or something?
Look at ARP and gotta take credit and shit like that. Can't let the man talk. That's black people for you.
I done seen a couple of your joints. I'm like, I'm gonna use that in the battle. Nah, I'm bullshitting. But yeah, man, like you just gotta be honest with yourself, And at the end of the day, you feel like somebody, especially in such an opinionated sport like battle rap, bro.
What did you just say? Especially in such an opinionated sport like battle rap. Highlighted word, underlined word, opinionated. Opinionated. Do you guys know what opinionated means? It does not mean Cassidy loses and you still can say Cassidy won when you clearly seen him lose. You see what I'm saying? It doesn't mean to call me a hater because I have an opinion. An opinion is exactly what it is, a fucking opinion. How I feel. How you gonna tell me how to feel? I don't follow behind you dudes and try to tell you how to live your life. Because if I did, you wouldn't like it. You wouldn't like it. You like, bro, this is my life. Let me live my life. Well, let me live mine. Let me live mine because I'm doing just fine. And I ain't got time. It's your boy Double R, man. But yeah, ain't nobody praying on Cassidy downfall. Nobody's praying on Cassidy downfall. If Cassidy do what Cassidy say he's going to do, and Cassidy is signed up to do, Cassidy don't have to worry about it. He don't have to worry about anybody hating. See, those are the conversations that people don't want to have. Those are the things that people don't want to address. They don't want to address that Cassidy talked all this shit and wasn't able to back it up. And y'all not going to go and get that shit to Cassidy because you worship him. And at minimum, you know he's not going to listen anyway. If you tell him, you're going to come to Double R because you know Double R is going to listen. You know, I'm going to listen. At least I'm going to listen before Cassidy will. It's non-negotiable. It's not even a discussion on whether or not Cassidy will listen to you. Because we have already established, and Cassidy has already established with his actions that he's all about Cassidy. Anything outside of what Cassidy wants does not matter unless it involves Cassidy in it. Double R don't operate like that. I include you. I read you guys' messages. And the ones I don't read for a reason. You see what I'm saying? But ain't nobody praying on Cassidy. We just stating the obvious. If Cassidy goes up there and he wins against Hitman, guess what? Good for him. Double R is not. If you expecting, check this out. If you expecting Double R to apologize, then you're gonna be waiting. You're gonna be waiting. Apologize for what? And I know some of you clowns will probably be like, yeah, but you didn't hesitate to come out here and say Cassidy lost. But nah, don't start every book. You're supposed to start from the first chapter. Don't start in the middle of the book, in the middle of the page. Don't come in the middle of the movie asking questions. Because I'm going to tell your dumb ass to sit down and wait for the rerun. Rewind that motherfucker back to the first chapter, page 1. And let's get started. Let's build on that. Page 1, Double R. Outside of YMF, there was nobody out here pushing for Cassidy, putting respect back on Cassidy's name. Let's start with that. And then we can move forward. Don't cut out the important part. Don't cut out the important parts so that you can make your point. That's some sucker shit. That's some incorrect shit. Don't do that. Don't cut out the important parts, the essential parts, so that you can make your point. Or Double R a hater. No. Double R is a realist. Did Cassidy or did he not go up there on stage and get his ass whooped? And even if you don't feel like Cassidy got his ass whooped, Cassidy didn't do even 30% of what he said he was going to do. And I'm being generous. On his home floor. So it is what it is with that. Later with that, it's on the Hitman. It's on the Hitman. April the 3rd, I got Hitman. I'm with O-Red. I got Hitman 3-0 until Cassidy proved me otherwise. And if Cassidy proved me otherwise, then guess what? Cassidy finally has done what he said he was going to do. Check this out. Why should I apologize for something that Cassidy Ben said he was going to do? Think about that. This is why you clowns can't fuck with Double R, because you don't keep it real with yourself. Therefore, you can't keep it real with others. This is why people fuck with me. And the ones that don't, hey, I wouldn't invest. You have to keep it real. Why do y'all expect me? How do y'all expect me? Where they do that at? To apologize for something Cassidy was technically supposed to do to begin with. He said he was going to do all this shit and didn't do all that shit he said he was going to do. Not even 30% of it. And when he finally do it, if he finally do it against Hitman or moving forward, then guess that's good for him. You finally actually did and backed up your words. But I'm not going to give him no celebration for it. I'm going to come out and say, yes, Cassidy won. Just like O-Red said, Bars is back. But O-Red and them can apologize for that. I'm not apologizing for that shit. Because I had to go through that shit when Cassidy lost. He made me look like a fucking fool out here. I had to build my channel back. because of his lies and his scamming shit. You see what I'm saying? Like, come on now. But let's go.
Nobody's judgment is law at the end of the day. You're entitled to feel however you want to feel about any battle.
Facts.
I didn't see judge battles, motherfuckers even dispute like, nah, fuck the judges.
I've never seen any poll for any battle 100% to 0% ever.
That's real.
You know, so
it is real.
Yeah, I mean, me personally, I tell that man there, yo, you did your thing. I felt like you won. I had you getting smoked. Prove me wrong. Great job.
But this is what I want to ask, O-Red. Let's keep it real. Since we keeping it real, right, O-Red? We keeping it real, champ. I love the sentiment, champ. But can we keep it real for a second? You know, Double R, I love the real game. Are you gonna keep that same energy with Jag? No, I didn't. Yes, I did. Are you gonna keep that same energy with Jag? Because we seen how Math acted. We seen how Math in the battle rap community acted when Jag beat. That's what I want to ask O-Red. Who you think won between Jag, and he probably answered it in one of his interviews. You know, I know this is one of many. But who do you feel won between Jag and Math Hoffa? Who do you feel won? And I'll move from there. But let's keep it real, O-Red. Now this is going to lead me into this, but I'm gonna let. Hold on, they was about to get into this battle rush. But I did the Cassidy thing already. Okay, but that's all I got to say for Cassidy. At the end of the day, if Cassidy wins, of course, Double R is going to probably be the first one to come up here and right after the battle, and like I normally do, and say Cassidy won. Bars is back. We back on the map. Battle rap is lit when Cassidy is here. So we want to make Cassidy feel good. We want Cassidy, to know that we believe in him. But Cassidy got to believe in himself so he can produce on the stage. So that's it. That's it with Cassidy. Okay, now O-Red versus Jag. And you guys more than welcome to leave, more than welcome to stay. I know when you start talking about Cassidy, people leave. But salute to the people that's up in here, man. O-Red versus Jag, right? Are we gonna keep it real, O-Red, if Jag win? Because I'm gonna tell you, and that's why the title of my video says O-Red beware of. And I'm gonna tell y'all what O-Red needs to beware of right now. O-Red needs to beware of exactly what Jag said. What did Jag say, you ask? Jag said, O-Red, don't come with all that filler. I went back and I do my research here and there, but a lot of this shit is just off the dome. You feel me? Yeah, I'm that cold on my Daddy Maya shit. But yeah, but a lot of that shit you be rapping, O-Red, y'all know I'm a specialist with these bars and all this shit, this rapping shit. But not near nigga come around and say, oh, Double R, you don't know bars like that. You never heard a nigga say that. And the nigga that say that, hey, they just hating. But O-Red, you got a lot of filler in your rounds, bro. You got a lot of, and the reason for your shortcomings in battle rap is the filler, bro. You got a lot of filler. And you might want to not come with that filler versus Jag. You might not want to do that because Jag is very, very dangerous. Anybody that listens to Jag's music, anybody that has followed Jag over the years, probably none as much as I have. You see what I'm saying? Jag has a flow, a fire flow that he has not unleashed yet. Jag has back-to-back punching ability that he has not unleashed yet. Kind of did it versus Math. But that wasn't shit compared to what Jag is capable of. And anybody that listen to Jag and know Jag know that I'm not lying at all. You see what I'm saying? Jag has not shown, you have not seen the best of Jag. See, this is the difficulty. Jay Lando in the building. This is the difficulty for O-Red, on O-Red's part. O-Red has not seen the full potential of Jag. He has not seen all of Jag. We've seen all of O-Red. We've seen the full potential of O-Red. Of course, he can come in here and he can add more punch ability. He can add more things. But he has not seen the best of Jag yet. And that's what I worry about when in regards to O-Red and his ability to come up out of here with a W. Towards the end of this video, Red mentioned something about Jag that caught me. I was in the shower and stuff. It caught me. He said one thing that Jag don't understand. I'm trying to get it right. He said one thing that Jag don't understand is this battle rap shit is different. And I've been telling Jag that forever. That's why I say a lot of these dudes, y'all gonna see a lot of these dudes and notice that a lot of these dudes, these battle rap dudes, is basically saying, regurgitating, reiterating the things that I said to y'all before all of this shit occurred from the beginning. The thing on Jag's part that he's going to have to be aware of with O-Red is the experience. O-Red has experience over Jag. Jag just has raw God-gifted ability over O-Red. And I feel like both of them are underestimating each other. Jag knows how dangerous O-Red can be, but he don't know how dangerous O-Red can be. O-Red knows how dangerous Jag can be, but he don't know how dangerous Jag really can be. It is going to boil you down to who's able to adjust to the surprises that come from each other. That's what it's going to boil down to. Because O-Red has experience, Jag has raw ability, and a little bit of experience on top of that. But me personally, watching O-Red battles and watching Jag over the years, Jag has to apply. He has to apply that in the ring. And he kind of showed it in the Mav battle. But O-Red is not Mav. Far from Mav. Jag knows that. And I'm pretty sure Jag will show up. Another thing I want to get to real quick before I address Jay Lando. Another thing I want to get to, and people that's in here, make sure I keep telling people moving forward, in order for me to respond to your messages, your comments, everything, people are going to have to start contributing to the channel. If it's nothing but $1, you're going to have to contribute to the channel, or Double R will act like he don't see you. Salute to the people. I'll do it for today, but moving forward, I'm dead serious. If people do not contribute to the channel, make sure you tell a friend to tell a friend. Double R will act like he don't see you. You know, I've been giving y'all fire content for way too long for people to be coming in here not contributing. And I don't write none of this shit down. That's why it may sound, you know, I may sound a little, you know, staticky and foggy. But I don't write none of this shit down. So the thing I want to get to, right? Jag and O-Red both, the big stage. I want to talk about that big stage with Jag and O-Red, right? O-Red, he seems to sometimes struggle on that big stage. But he does very, very well in a small room. Does very, very well. And the person that brought that to my attention was my big brother, Kenneth Robinson. Salute to him. He said, Rob, why don't you go look at O-Red battle? I noticed something about O-Red. Because Kenneth is from Jersey too. He said, I noticed that O-Red does very, very good in that small room setting. A lot of people say that O-Red is, correct me if I'm wrong, is undefeated on RBE League. They're saying that he's undefeated. O-Red on Rare Breed Entertainment is a whole different O-Red. But I want O-Red to understand the best time to catch a person like Jag is now. So, you know, it may work in O-Red's favor because I feel like all Jag needs, and he may prove us wrong. Jag may come in here and this may be the battle where Jag spazzes out. But I just seen something in O-Red that I feel like if O-Red isn't knowledgeable about it, it can end up ugly for O-Red in there. And Double R said this first. It can end up ugly for O-Red because Jag has the ability to rap back to back with potency. O-Red does not really possess, or at least shown, that ability. He has a lot of filler in his rhymes. He has a lot of filler in his raps. He really does. And he has room rockers, you know, he has room shakers, but it's after all the filler. And somebody that battles with filler against somebody like Jag, and on top of that, is really still an unknown, really unproven commodity, outside of the math battle, this can be very, very dangerous for O-Red. People think this battle is dangerous for Jag. I believe it's just as dangerous for O-Red. O-Red knows who he's battling, but O-Red don't know. He don't know who he battling. But the big stage for Jag, this is the battle rap stage. This is not, you performing. This is the battle rap stage, and it's not the same. I know Jag and Cassidy and them feel like it's the same. I done rock this stage, rolling loud. I didn't know, yeah. You're gonna roll loud, all right. You see what I'm saying? If you go in there taking this shit for granted, you're gonna roll out, and it's gonna get loud in that motherfucker. You see what I'm saying? O-Red gonna roll over you. And it's gonna get loud. So this battle rap stage, Jag haven't experienced him. He's gonna do it now. He haven't experienced, rapping, and he in that mode, and then the crowd say, "Oh," and react, and it throw off his train of thought. You see what I'm saying? It throws off his train of thought. Now you got to get that shit back. Now he's looking like Calico. You got to go all the way back and start from the beginning. So this is Jag's first time on a battle rap, on an official battle rap big stage. And to be funny with you, it's still not going to be official until Jag battle on the URL. But this is going to be the closest thing. This can be something that can prepare Jag for the URL. You see what I'm saying? So if Jag go to the URL, he might have the greatest showing. If he can come out of here and with at least a debatable against O-Red, Jag definitely going to get that call on URL next. I can see it happening. Jay Lanu said, I'm going to go to the first one. Jay Lanu said ARP has an actual venue now. Yep, the crowd is going to kill Cass if he doesn't deliver. Remember what I told you guys. Remember, for the people that's just coming in here as far as late to the party on the Cassidy talk. Remember what I told you guys. Cassidy first obstacle. This is how I can't see how the Cassidy fan club. I can, but just for the sake of the conversation, I can't see how and why they're so confident in Cassidy. First of all, Cassidy's past performance was horrific in his hometown. And going against an Arsenal that in many people's eyes, including the Cassidy fanboys, the fan club, wasn't even at 40, 50%. So y'all do the math on that one. But Cassidy's first obstacle, King Tally, 1985 in the building. The Shadow Assassin in the building. My brother, Ronnie Hicks in the building. But back to what I was saying, Cassidy's first obstacle is to earn the respect of that battle rap crowd. He have to demand, he have to command, that's the better word. He have to command that battle rap crowd. If he don't command that battle rap crowd out of the gate, and the way you command that battle rap crowd out of the gate is that you got to come with something that they haven't, but not like in Cassidy's way of coming with something that they've never heard, never seen. You see what I'm saying? Cassidy way is what we know as the science, but that shit hasn't worked for Cassidy thus far. Cassidy is going to have to command the attention, like kind of sort of how he did in the Goods first round, the attention of that crowd. And let me get this straight too. I know I've been saying it. We all have been saying it. If Cassidy can show up with the Goods first round, that should be enough. I mean, that may be enough to get Cassidy a debatable, but that will not be enough. Probably won't be enough to get Cassidy debatable. That definitely will not be enough to beat Hitman. And another thing, Cassidy must go first. What did I tell y'all? What was the top 5 things yesterday that I told people Cassidy must have or must do to be successful? What did I say? I said Cassidy must start first. He must start off the battle first, because if he let Hitman go first, Hitman will take that crowd from Cassidy. He'll never get it back. They ain't gonna want, after listening to Hitman, they're not gonna want to hear anything Cassidy does. The obstacle or the level that Cassidy was of difficulty that Cassidy was facing at the beginning of the matchup is going to get even harder, even tougher. Because now, not only do you have to earn or command the respect of the crowd right out of the gate before Hitman went, if you allow Hitman to go, you're going to have to command, respect, and, get the people back out of being hypnotized from Hitman's performance. So all this is going Cassidy going to come in and be a new Cassidy. He might very well be that, but that don't guarantee Cassidy a win. Cassidy. The second thing was Cassidy can't come in there with that slow ass flow. Cassidy come in there, listen, man, he gonna lose right out the gate. He gonna lose right out the gate. So, yeah. So the keys for victory. My man Carlos, what's up with you? Carlos Azardo in the building. He said, my brother, my bad. I was busy as hell yesterday and I'm working like crazy today. Salute to you, Carlos. I know it be like that, bro. Shit happen. This is life. This is what you call life. All right. XX Buzz, Jers, my brother in the building. He said Cass has a better chance going last. If he go first and he doesn't deliver, it's over. Of course. Of course. All right, Jay Lanu. Donate to the channel, people. Jay Lanu. Cass needs to snatch the coin mid-flip. I said that, though. I said he got to snatch the coin mid-flip and he got to go in. But see, here's the thing with snatching the coin mid-flip. If you snatch that coin mid-flip and you won't go in, that's gonna be embarrassing. Before Hitman even say a word, that's gonna be fucking embarrassing. That shit, boy, it's gonna get ugly before it even get ugly. Trust me. Mid-flip and physically push ARP out the way. Set the tone. Woo! Woo! That'll do it. That'll do it. Cassidy said he could beat Hulk Hogan. Shit, what is ARP to Hulk Hogan? Huh, people? Woo! Corleone Jr. in the building. What's up with your chin? Let me see. All right. Carlos said he needs moments and something they didn't expect from Cass to capture the crowd. Yeah, but you don't want to be. It's this dude I used to do music with, man. And I kept telling him he inspired to do music. I ain't gonna put him out there, but he inspired to do music. And I used to tell him, man, you can't be too different. You see what I'm saying? Like you can't be too different. You gotta also, it's a balance. You feel me? Like you can be different because that's ultimately what we want. Because we want you to be you and being you is being different because we're all different from each other. But you don't want to be too different to the point where people can't really identify or don't understand what you're doing. And I feel like that's what Cassidy was doing. He was trying to be too different and not different in the way that he said he was being. He said it different in the way where it was complexity, like he was being complexed. His raps were difficult to figure out. That shit wasn't difficult to figure out. It don't take a rocket science to figure out pissing and coming at the same time. It just don't. It don't take a rocket science to figure out playing with a D like a linebacker. It just don't. He'll probably say, well, that's just one of many bars. Yeah, one of many trash bars. Yeah. That's just one of many trash bars. And the proof is in the Jell-O pudding. Facts. Carlos Rosado, facts. He still got to be Cass, but throw them off a bit, but stay yourself. Yeah. Cassidy want to know the easiest way to win against Hitman. The easiest way. And I told him, have that Goods first round on repeat. Have that on repeat. And I know he gets sick and tired of when people say that. But at the end of the day, what else do you have to work with? That's for sure. That's definite. What's definite is, and what we know is that Hitman is a performer first and an angler second. Performer and an angler. He's not a bar dude. He's not a punch dude. He's not a heavy puncher. He's not a puncher, really. So all you got to do, and here's the thing. This is the advantage that Cassidy and Jag both have on their side. Is the unknown. You see what I'm saying? The unknown. these battle rappers been doing this battle rap shit for a while. So people done pretty much seen all the performing that they can do, and heard all of the angles that they have, all of the bars, all of the punches. You know, not saying that they can't come up with nothing, but we didn't pretty much heard it all. We didn't heard other people say it. So it's not really much that Hitman and O-Red and them can do that haven't been already heard before. You know, the best thing that they can probably do is flip it. You know, flip it around and make it sound even doper. But Cassidy and Jag can bring something totally different, something fresh, but still keep it modern day. Still keep it modern day. That's the balance. You know, Cassidy has shown the ability to know exactly what the fuck the people want. Question is, will Cassidy display that moving forward? And if he don't, he's going to get what he's been getting lately moving forward. You know, so Carlos Rosado, exactly. He needs to be balanced. Yeah, he needs to be balanced. Again, balance meaning you can be different, you can be unique, you can be innovative, but you have to also kind of give people what they want to at the same time while doing it. Cassidy know. He know, but the question is, does he have the ability to do it? Anybody can know anything. I can tell you, man, you know, I would like it if the wall was painted purple, or the wall was painted this or painted that, or, you know, it was done this way, or the glass was like this and like that. That means nothing if I can't do it myself. If I can't physically do it myself, it means absolutely nothing. If you can't apply it, it means nothing. So, but Carlos, got to get back to the bag. Salute. Yeah, salute, Los. Salute to everybody out there. Any questions, people? Any questions? But that's what it is. Let me look at my, what's the name? All right. Carlos Rosado with the Cash App. Salute to you, brother. Also, if y'all want to donate to the channel, feel free. If you need the Cash App, PayPal, just request it and I'll deliver. But that's all we need, man. That's all we need, man. Battle rap is in desperate need of Cassidy and Jag to be successful. That's why I talk about them. That's why I talk about them. Successful in the ring. Successful in the ring. But O-Red is feeling like Jag is not in tune with the culture. And I beg to differ in a way, kinda. I see what O-Red is talking about, but Jag kind of displayed that in the math battle. Now, the 40 cal battle was trash. That was trash. But he kind of displayed that in the math, that he, at minimum, know exactly what needs to be done. Question is, can Jag actually execute it? And the question is, can Cassidy actually execute it and execute it consistently? Consistently, not just one round, not just in spurts, but through the whole battle. And you can't counter that with, well, is O-Red consistent? Is these other guys consistent? Hey, at the end of the day, they're battle rappers. People know who they are. You guys are looked upon as the outsiders. Y'all are the outsiders. And that's what I don't think Jag and Cassidy kind of quite grasp. Stop focusing on trying to, you know, be a part of this culture. They'll probably say, well, no, I'm not. Don't focus on that, whether you are, whether you ain't. Don't focus on that. Focus on being the best version of yourself, of a battler. And the best way you do that, I don't really have to explain that when in regards to Jag. But speaking on Jag, O-Red feels that Jag is way out of his league with this shit. I beg to differ, because to me, Jag possessed all of the attributes to be successful. So much so that he possessed skills and have God-gifted skills, like I just mentioned, that O-Red just simply don't have. We know what O-Red is capable of. We know what O-Red is not capable of doing. But we haven't seen the best of Jag. And that's scary, because we watched the Mav Hoffa battle. I was just listening to that this morning. And a lot of people feel like Jag was dope in that battle, but that's not even close to what Jag is capable of. Not even fucking close. Not even close. And if O Red is thinking like that, I'm gonna tell you, O Red, just like I told Matt, it's gonna get ugly. It's gonna get ugly. With Jag, is just a matter of putting it together, and that's easier said than done. You have to put it together. Any slip up, any fuck up. Now he can gather it back. But it's like playing the Patriots. Remember when the Patriots was on a run? People was like, well, how do you beat the Patriots? I said, first of all, you got to have the personnel to be able to get the job done on defense and offense, but most importantly, defense. And secondly, any mistake you make against the Patriots is going to be crucial to your success because they're going to capitalize off of each and every last one of your mistakes. And that's how I view O-Red. That's how I view O-Red. Jag might want to minimize off the mistakes because if O-Red come in here on some transformer shit and Jag ends up, making rookie mistakes against O-Red, that can be the difference in the outcome of their battle. Same for O-Red. If O-Red come in here with that stumbling and that choking that he's known for doing, if O-Red looks at Jag, just like I told Mav, as, looking at him like he's Cassidy or he's just a full course meal, that can pay dividends. You see what I'm saying? So Jay Lionel said if Cass comes in there with a suit on, baldy, and the barcode on the back of his neck, I'ma fall out. Hey, you a fool, man. You a fool. Jay Lionel, I thought the same. I feel Jag nerves got the best of him against Mav. Whole battle felt like something holding him back. I don't know. Yeah. Jag also said that and I thought that was some sucker shit on Mav part. Jag also said that ARP had gave him more time against Mav. He had some more shit against Mav. And that's another thing I want to talk about. I'm glad I'm on that topic. ARP, two things I want to talk about. It said that this battle was live. Please confirm that, somebody. I hope this battle was live. I hope it's not. I know it's going to be on the VOD regardless, but I hope this battle is live and we ain't got to watch it the next day. If people watch it the next day, that's cool. If that's what they want to do. But for the people that want to watch it live, I hope we can get it live. This is Cassidy, a Hitman. This is Jag and O-Red, man. This is big. This is huge for battle rap, period. But definitely for ARP. So the other thing I was about to say, the time limit shit. We gotta get more time, man. We need more time, ARP. All that 3 minute shit, we need more time. At least give us 5, 5 to 7 or something. Like all that, unlimited would be nice. That would be great. That'd be terrific. I know you got to get to other battles and shit like that, but at the end of the day, come on now. This is your biggest event. You need to go all out with this one. You need to go all out because that could be the difference, in more people coming through and spending more money. Corleone said, I want Cass to do good, shaking my head. We all do. And if he do good, hey, at the end of the day, you finally did what you said you was going to do. You finally backed it up. But it's going to be funny this time because Cassidy didn't talk as much shit as he's done in the past. And he actually did good. So that's going to kind of leave speculation and question on whether or not the shit talking actually did more harm than it did good for Cassidy, basically. So that's another question. Hope he humbled himself. Yeah, picture that. We all do. Yeah, we all do. Cassidy was best for battle rap. He's what's best for battle rap at the end of the day. I would never sit up here and lie and say that Cassidy's not the energy. I mean, it don't really matter what I say. It is what it is. You could just watch. So KD said, I'm more excited for Jag than Cassidy. Of course. I told you, Jag is the reason why I'm ordering this event. He is the reason. Cassidy, how is this, right? How is this? Since Cassidy is so slick, you know, with his wording, talking, I wonder if Cassidy can answer this and his fans can answer this shit, right? How is it that you're the energy? How is it that, and I've said this before, how is it that you're the energy? How is it that you're the face of this shit when you show up and you're the headline on each card that you're participating on? But you arguably have the worst showings. You arguably have the worst battles. Never seen that in battle rap. I'm not saying that the face of the event has to, you know, destroy his opponent. It could be debatable, you know, depending on the level of your opponent. But he arguably has the worst battles, the worst showings. Kaz's biggest highlight on a main stage card was against Goods in the first round. And that didn't matter because he destroyed it with the second and third round. But yeah, it's no doubt in my mind. KD, it's no doubt in my mind. Jag and O-Red is the battle that I want to see. Jag is the reason why. And if Jag coming in with that bullshit, this will be the last time I will purchase a battle for him and for Cassidy. So, like I said before, what if Jag goes in there and fuck up and Cassidy does good? Gotta ask that question. What if Jag and Cassidy both do horrible? You know, what if Cassidy fuck up and Jag does good? You know, either way, that saga is going to continue with Jag and Cassidy. You know, and I broke all of that stuff down. Go look at my past videos. But it's your boy Double R. Any more questions before I roll, people? Any more questions? And like I said, this will be the very last time that Double R acknowledges people that don't donate to the channel. Very last time. Let me go up. Let me go up. Ronnie Hicks said something. Quit that Double R. You doing it for the people. I can't contribute. You said quit double R. Quit double. You doing it for the people. I can't contribute. Well, I don't know. I don't know what you said, what you meant by that. But salute to Ronnie Hicks, man. It's not about contributing, man. But it is about that. But it's not about in the way. Because at the end of the day, I've been doing this shit for 2 Cassidy runs. I've been doing this shit before Cassidy came into the picture. And at the end of the day, you know, got to reciprocate, baby. Got to reciprocate. But it's your boy Double R, man. And I holler.